All right, this is part 2 of a new homeowner video. Like I said in part 1, we're selling our house, beautiful house behind me. The new owners, just giving them a bit of information. Part 1, I gave them some information about the hot tub. Part 2 is all about the chicken coop. So congratulations, you are the proud owners of a Carolina coop, American coop. It is 6 by 18, and it is a really nice chicken coop. In the back of the chicken coop, we've created a fenced off area for the chickens. The chickens just play in this area. They know what they have to do. Very low maintenance. You'll notice we have winter covers over the vinyl covers over the windows down here. They're all over. That's because in winter chickens need to stay relatively warm, no additional heat, but if you protect them from wind and rain, they do very well. The windows go up, and every now and then they need to be cleaned, and you will see that in the four corners up there, there are holes, and those holes, you get a little wooden dowel, and the dowels will keep the windows open like this. Okay, we're not doing that just yet, but we will soon enough. Same thing with all these others. You have little dowels that you put at the top, at the corners, and that will protect. Here's a dowel. So this is a wooden dowel. That's it. You put the dowel in there and it keeps it open like this, gets a little bit of air circulation in there. You do that for all of them. There you go. That's it. Chicken coop has we use hemp bedding in here. It is a coop that's specifically made for the deep litter method. It has 2 hooks. You can open it up, and very little maintenance. The only thing I do is every few days, as I'm going to do right now, get a shovel, and you just get the wet stuff down to the bottom and bring the bottom stuff up to the top. Good thing about hemp is that it will break down and absorb all the moisture, and your coop is dry. Oh, there's a girl over there. Hi, Rachel. Come on, Rachel. Here, get your own chickens. Okay. Every other day, from a maintenance perspective, every other day, I just stir around the hemp bedding. The coop holds 2 bales of hemp bedding. You can buy them on Amazon, or you can go directly to Carolina Coop and buy them from them. When the girls are laying, they're in there. You saw that Rachel's in there right now, so I'm just going to leave her alone right now. We put netting over this. We're leaving the netting for you, along with the poles. The netting are to avoid predator attacks. We've lost 2 girls to hawks. You get fairly attached to the chickens, and losing them to a hawk attack is never pleasant because, well, hawks do a lot of damage. Hey, Monica. It's Monica. It's Monica. She wants to go out in the yard. So we put on these, gutters here to collect the rainwater. Rainwater gets fed into a barrel, and the barrel goes out into a water bar in the back. So you'll see that. We are taking the barrel and everything associated with the barrel and the water bar with us. So you'll eventually need to come up with a different solution. Carolina Coop has prepackaged solutions for these things. So you can go to Carolina Coop's website and get that from them. This is called a grandpa feeder. It's a gravity feeder basically. Chickens stand on here, and they know that this is where their food is. Hey, girl. Okay. The grandpa feeder's coming with us. I'm just showing you what we do to make this a very low maintenance operation. This holds about 50 pounds of feed, 30 to 50 pounds of feed. So you only have to, depending on how many birds you have, you only have to fill it up once a month. That's it. The water bar is over there. That's where water comes out from. We are in the process of dismantling that. So there's no water in the tank right now. So it's empty, so we gave the girls additional water from a Simple Oaf water. Find those on Amazon fairly cheap. We put on an additional roosting bar here for them to hang out. And I put together this roosting matrix for them as well, give them something to do. The beauty about the watering system when you have this set up properly is you never have to think about water. It just naturally happens. The rainwater will be captured. Chickens know how to go here and get their water. And that's it. I haven't had to give them any additional water until we started dismantling this for the past 3 years. You get free water from the sky. I suggest you use it. You'll notice that right now we have some electrical plugs in here. We have a mechanical door opener right now. I believe we're bringing that with us, but it's here right now to kind of show you that the chickens are locked in at night. The doors automatically open in the morning and close at night automatically. We don't have to come out here to do anything other than to get the eggs. I added this little addition here because we had some bantam girls that had trouble with the steps. And that gave them a way to get up into the coop. So this in here is called the coop. This in here is called a run. And this back here is just them free ranging. A couple more quick points about chickens. I have a lot of videos that you can watch on my YouTube channel about chickens. Everything's my thoughts. Everybody has their thoughts on how to do it. You'll figure out how to do them for yourself that meets your needs. Everything I've shown you, mostly how I do it. Everybody seems to do it any differently. I don't add any additional lime or DE. I don't do anything. They just kind of work what they're supposed to in here. They come out during the day. They come out in winter. They know not to stay out here after the sun goes down. They just know what they need to do. Key is, when you move, you will probably have to go buy some chicks. Chicks, typically you can get cheap chicks at Tractor Supply. They're about a day old. That's not a bad way to start. I ordered mine through a website called My Pet Chickens. My Pet Chickens have a lot of fancy bird types. He's an Americana. She's a black Jersey Giant. Those are two Americanas. The one you saw laying the egg is a white Americana. Those are blue splash Americanas. And the two blackbirds that are in there, one's a bantam cockin, and the other one's just a regular black cockin. You get those special breeds from special websites like My Pet Chicken. That's the one that I used, and they work very, very well. So when you get day-old chicks, you can't throw them right away into a coop like this. They will freeze to death, and they'll starve. So you need to put them in a brooder, typically indoors, until they're about 6 weeks old. And that brooder, you need a brooding plate to heat them up. And again, none of this is very expensive. And you'll need a little water for baby chicks and a little food dish for baby chicks. Baby chicks use starter food. They don't use regular adult layer feed. Layer feed is for chickens that lay eggs. That's because they contain additional calcium. And the calcium for chicks will build up and kill them. So that's why you can't feed regular feed to non-laying chicks. So there's plenty of starter information online. But starter, when you see starter feed, starter grits, those are key words. Looking around, and I think that's about it. You got yourself a great little chicken coop here. It's worked very, very well for us. Love my chickens. You're now in a better position than I was when I started, because you now have the netting, which was the key takeaway over the past 4 years for me. The netting was a problem. I lost chickens that were very, very important to me, and you get really attached to these things. So the first few chicks, typically people name them. I named my initial 10 girls, and that turned to be a mistake, because you get really attached when they have names. They become like dogs or cats, and they live outside and they die a lot. They get sick, they die. So from my original flock, I have about 3 that are left, and I have an additional 4 that I added just recently. That's it. That's the chicken coop in a nutshell. If you have any questions, just ask them below. If anybody else watched, I hope this was useful for you. That's it. Oh, the other thing, you'll notice down at the bottom, sorry, you'll see this green mesh over here. We put predator apron all the way around the coop at the bottom, so it goes out about 2 feet. So if you ever try to dig there, there's a predator apron that's there to stop any animals from digging underneath. Okay. Also, the coop is resting on a wooden base to make it more solid. Just so you know. All right, that's about it. That's it. Thank you.